Good afternoon, folks. How are we doing today? We're back. We're back. It's another geeky lunch chat with games, and we are picking up where we left off last week. So, last week we started playing the Final Fantasy Classic version of classic fighting fantasy book Warlock of Firetop Mountain. So this is a heavy, heavy dose of nostalgia. Um, we got about halfway through it. Well, actually, I have no way of knowing that. We got a significant way into it. I have no idea if we're halfway through it or not. I should probably do a little previously. Um, should we? Okay. Previously on Warlock of Firetop Mountain. Um, so essentially, we are going into the mountain. We've been told that eventually there will be, I think, that we require two keys. I think it's to open a chest. I think we need two keys. We have a key. I don't know if it's one of the two keys that's required. We encountered an awful lot of goblins. We were told we need money to pay a ferry person to go across a river. Uh, I thought we had some money. We had one coin. He required three. He revealed himself to be a were-rat. We had to fight him. We fought quite a lot of things, to be honest. We've had a few different swords. And we're going to pick up where we left off. I mean, this may be the rest of the book. It may not be. So who knows? This could be part two of two or part two of many. We shall see. We shall see. And do let me know if the volume is all right. Essentially, the game does have music, but it's inconsistent. This kind of background noise with the rolling of dice and stuff like that. Some bits are very loud and some bits are very quiet. So do let me know. Let's pick up where we left off. The door opens, and you find yourself in a dark crypt of some kind. The room is very large. At one end is an altar, and various coffins are strewn about the room. There is a door behind you in the south wall, and also one in the west wall. If you'd like to investigate the room further, or, because the place gives you the creeps, you can leave via the west door. Well, I think we've got to explore, haven't we? The silence is deathly. A slow drip startles you as you creep around the coffins. The altar is ornately carved and studded with jewels. Beautifully woven drapes hang from the walls, although they are threadbare in places. There are three coffins in the room. Creaking noise makes you whirl around, and the light from your lantern falls on the largest coffin. It is opening. As you watch, a tall man with a white face sits upright, his eyes open and full on you. His expression changes from one of tranquility to one of abject hate. His mouth opens, and a terrifying hiss comes from his throat. His teeth are wolf-like. He beckons you to come over. Okay, well this isn't good, is it? I mean, there's no way this is going to go well. What can we do? Approach him as he wishes. Draw your sword and prepare to fight. Reach into your bag for another means of attack. Or run to the west door. Well, we're not going to run. I know that much. What do we got? Do we have anything that could be useful? We've got many, many swords. We do have a silver crucifix. I mean, that could potentially be useful. I mean, tall man, white face, teeth hiss. Crucifix could work. I mean, assuming this guy's a vampire, let's try that. I think, unless anyone has any objections, I think we're going to go for that. The creature you are facing is a vampire. You have a few offensive options. Your sword will do little real damage here. The silver crucifix will hold it at bay, but it will not kill it. If you have a crucifix, you may use it to escape through the west door. If you are determined to kill the vampire, you must overpower it and drive a wooden stake through its heart. If you have a wooden stake and wish to try to kill the vampire, turn to 17. If you have a silver crucifix and wish to escape through the west door, or if you have none of these, draw your sword. I mean, we've got the crucifix. That'll let us escape. We don't have a wooden stake, to the best of my knowledge. In fact, we don't. It's telling me we don't by the fact we blanked that out. So we'll use the crucifix to escape. You are in a narrow east-west corridor. Looking westwards, you can see a crossroads ahead. You go on to the crossroads. Standing at the crossroads, you may go either north, west, or south. What do we think? West? I mean, which way have we just come? I just kind of lost track of exactly where we're at. So, we had a crypt. We fled westwards, and we're in an east-west, and then we've carried on west and went to a crossroads. So, I mean, I think in north or west, south feels like going backwards. I know it's a very Treebeard thing to do. Always feels like going downhill. No, I think let's go north. Let's go north. You are following a passageway which leads ahead to the north. After several meters, it bends sharply to the east. You continue eastwards until eventually you come across a narrow opening in the north wall. You may go through this opening or continue eastwards. Well, if the way we've played this before is anything to go by, we explore what we can. So let's do that. You climb through the opening and find yourself at the top of a narrow staircase leading downwards. Cautiously, you descend the stairs. The narrow staircase is cut into the rock. There are about 20 steps leading down. At the bottom of the steps, a passageway leads into a large open chamber. This chamber stinks of putrefying... Putrefying? That's not a word. This chamber stinks of putrefying flesh. The smell is so bad that you are tempted to turn back. 3 bodies lie in the chamber. You can either search the bodies or tiptoe quietly through the room. I mean, this is undoubtedly a terrible idea, searching these bodies, isn't it? I mean, I just have a bad feeling about this. I do kind of want to. What do we think? What do we think? Let's search the second body. As you move over towards the second body, you accidentally kick the third corpse on the floor. Its eyes flick open and it quickly sits up and slashes you with its long, sharp fingernails. Test your luck. You are lucky. You need a luck score of 11 or lower and you rolled a luck score of 10. If you're lucky, the creature misses. The creature now standing before you is a semi-decayed man. His quick eyes dart from side to side, watching you. His long tongue flashes out with a hissing noise. His teeth and nails are sharp. He doesn't seem to be afraid of your weapon. He is a ghoul. You must fight. He has the ability to paralyze and kill you if he scores 4 separate wounds on you during this battle, so beware. Oh, shit. Okay, let's do this. You must fight. Right, let's do this. Okay. He's got stamina 7 and skill 8. I have stamina 9. Oh, my stamina is low. I need to be healing up after this. Assuming I survive this. This is bad. Okay. Right, I thought we were in better stamina than that, but let's do this. Right. Oh no, yeah. Okay, so my skill is... Is it reduced right now? Why is my skill reduced? I don't know. Let's find out. Fine. Right, so I got 20 versus his 18, so I hit him. Cool. Right. He's down to stamina 5. Let's go again. Right. I'm better than him again. I'm the white dice, he's the red dice, by the way. Okay. 13 versus 11. Okay. Okay. Don't say anything, don't jinx it. 15 versus 40. That's good as well. Okay. I thought that would be harder. You are triumphant. Excellent. We do defeat him, so we turn to 3 next. The ghoul twitches and dies at your feet. You search his body and find little of interest. A couple of earrings worth 1 gold piece between them are in one of its pockets. You take these. Add 2 luck points for killing the ghoul. If you haven't already searched the first body, you do so and find 5 gold pieces. You stop to rest if you wish. You can eat provisions. Yes, I'm doing that. How am I? Right, my stamina is 13. I have 7 provisions left. I mean, in theory, I could use more, couldn't I? I use my healing potion or something. I'm going to heal up a bit. Yeah, more provisions, please. Right, 17 of 18, that'll do. And that can go. We were originally going to search the second body, weren't we? So let's do it. You search the body of the other body. You search the pockets of the other body and find 8 gold pieces, a bottle of liquid, and an old piece of parchment. You may take these items. I mean, let's read the parchment. The parchment is well worn and almost illegible. It's a map of some sort, headed the Maze of Zagor, which I believe is the name of said Warlock of Firetop Mountain. You can make little sense of it, although a room to the north is marked something something GER, and another to the east is marked SM something B something LE. You fold up the map and put it in your pocket. If you've not yet tested the liquid and wish to, no, I'm not just going to try this random liquid. I'm just not going to do it. Is someone outside? No. Make your way southwards. You leave the chamber, walk down a short passage, and reach a staircase going up. You climb the stairs and arrive at the top. At the top of the stairs, the passage turns sharply east. As you pause to get your bearings, you hear a creaking in the rock behind you. You spin round in time to see a heavy portcullis drop to steal off the passageway behind you. The only way now is forward. So, just getting my bearings on this one before I read any more blurb. Is this a different staircase? Because obviously we snuck through a wall. We went down some stairs to get to the crypt. Have we just come back up these stairs? I mean, I'm tempted to just plough on forwards, I'm not going to lie. You're an east-west corridor. If you go east, you will turn a corner northwards. So either go this way or go west. Let's go north. You're at the south end of a north-south corridor. Looking northwards, you can see a passage coming from the east wall. Do you go up to this passage? Check for secret passages as you walk northwards, or go south, following the bend that leads west. I mean, let's search for secret passages. As you try the walls up the passageway, a secret door opens along the west wall. You're standing in a north-south passage. To the north, you can see a passage off to the east. To the south, the passage turns westwards. In the west wall in front of you is a secret door. Yeah, I mean, I clearly should have been recording a map here, but I did kind of trust that the map they give you here would actually be kind of useful, whereas it's more just a kind of route I have taken. But it's not as such a map with all these, north-south corridors and stuff like that. Let's go through the secret door. You're standing in I can't speak today. That's really good for narrating stuff. You are standing in a narrow corridor. Behind you is a secret door to the east. Ahead of you is a crossroads. So, I mean, I've just gone through the secret door, haven't I? If I go back, I will just go back, right? Yeah. So let's go to through the secret door and go to the crossroads. You now stand at a crossroads, north, south, west, east. I mean, I also should have really responded to what it said there about the map, didn't I? Because I kind of didn't pay that much attention. Oh, you can place bookmarks, so essentially you can save your game. That's cool. I should have looked at this shit earlier. Right, let's go north. You follow a long, narrow passageway which goes north, then west, then north again, and you find yourself at a crossroads. You're standing at a crossroads. To the west, the passage goes on a few meters and turns northwards. To the north, the passageway ends in a door. To the east, the passage continues and eventually turns southwards. Looking south, the passage goes as far as you can see. Well, I'm always going to go for a door. You're standing outside a door at the north end of the north-south passage. Yeah, we're doing that. Well, shit a brick. You have entered a large square room. Broken pottery lies scattered all about. One large clay vase is untouched and is full of clear liquid. A large bowl is full of gold pieces. As you enter the room, the door slams behind you and you swing round to face a strange-looking creature, half man, half bull, who is staring at you. He is a minotaur. He stalks towards you. He lowers his head, horns pointed at your chest, and charges. Now, before we go into this fight, I would like to point out the wonders that the fact this is clearly a bull in a china shop. And I'm all for puns. So let us fight him and hope I just don't die in this fight. Stamina 9, skill 9. So this guy's good. Okay. That's not a great start. Not going to lie. Okay. I would like to reduce that by using luck. Oh no. Okay, so that didn't work. Okay, next one I managed to hit it. That's good, that's good, that's good. No, I'm going to keep fighting. 19 versus 17. Good, good, good. How's the music? The music's quite loud. I'm going to turn the music down a little bit. Yeah, that's a bit better. Right, let's keep on fighting. 21 versus 20. Good, good, good. Oh, that might not hit. No, that doesn't hit. Let's use luck to hopefully reduce the damage of that. Let's keep fighting. Oh, no, that's not good. Take another hit. Let's try and reduce that with luck again. Oh, crud. Okay, that's bad. Okay, that's okay. I could cause one more hit on this guy. That'll do it. That'll do it. Yeah! Okay, I mean, I just fought him. What happens now? What the heck? I just fought him. And, is it broken? Oh, no! Oh! Whew. There's another page. I thought it was broken. If you defeat this monstrous foe, turn to 258. Yes, I will. And I did. Shall I just quickly heal up before I read this? What have I got? I've got some provisions. Let's use some provisions. Yeah. You sort through the broken pots and find little of interest. The liquid looks, smells, and tastes like water. The coins in the pot are a fraud. 8 genuine gold pieces lie on the surface of the pile, which you take underneath are merely painted pieces of pot. As you tip the vase out, it slips and breaks, and a red-coloured key appears, hidden inside a false bottom of the bowl. You take this key. It is inscribed with the number 111. You add 2 luck points for defeating the Minotaur. You leave the room and continue on your quest. So how are we doing? So we have a red key, 111, and a bronze key, 99. Okay, let's carry on. You are standing outside a door at the north end of a north-south passage. We've just been in the room, so we've got to go south. I mean, west or east? West or east? Let's go west. You're standing in the corner of a bend in a passage. To the north, the passage ends at a dead end. Let's investigate. You're standing at the north end of a short north-south passage. You're at a dead end. I want to investigate. You find no secret passages, but as you press the walls, you hear a click. You feel dizzy and slump to the ground. When you come to, your surroundings look strange. Okay, okay. Have any of my stats changed or anything? I've got a lot of gold. That's cool. I have no idea where I am. I mean, I stand at a crossroads, but that could be anywhere. North, south, west, or east. Let's carry on north. You follow a long, narrow passageway which goes north and west and north again, and you find yourself at another bloody crossroads. You are standing at a crossroads. To the west, the passage goes on a few meters and turns northwards. To the north, the passageway ends at a door. To the east, the passageway continues and eventually turns southwards. Looking south, the passage goes as far as you can see. So am I back at the Minotaur place? Yeah, I am, aren't I? Yeah. Okay. So I've got to go south. Let's go east. You are standing at a bend in a passage. We may go either west or south. We know that there's a passageway that way. What about passageway westwards? There are no signs, but you suddenly hear footsteps coming towards you. Your tappings and scrapings at the rock. Look, let me read that again. Your tappings and scrapings of the rock face as you search for secret doors and passageway resound through the dungeon corridors. Various creatures roam freely through the underworld, and your noises have just attracted the attention of one of these. Roll a die. Cool. You hear angry squeaks and squeals as something large and furry scurries down the corridor towards you. As it nears the glow of your lantern, you realise it is a giant rat. Let's fight the giant rat. Okay, it's not that good. But is he good enough to hit me? No. East-west passage. I've forgotten which way I'm going. Let's go east. Okay, no, I went that was the way before. Let's go west. Let's go west. That's the dead end that makes me fall unconscious. So we go east again. We go south. You follow a long, narrow passage. We go south and east and south again. You find yourself at a crossroads. Let's go east. You find yourself at a dead end. Let's investigate the end of the passageway. A loose stone falls out to reveal a rope in the rock. Yeah, let's do it. You pull on the rope and a small door swings open, revealing a passageway into a north-south corridor. Secret door. You're standing in a north-south passage. To the north, you can see a passage off to the east. To the south, the passage turns westwards. In the west wall in front of you is a secret door. So I've just gone through that secret door. Let's go north. It's difficult to know if this is where we've been before. Okay, so I went north, didn't find anything, and I'm going to fight another creature. So that's the general thing. If you don't find a secret passage, you have to fight something. Which, yeah, okay. Right, let's see how we're doing. Let's fight a Skegglington. Okay. Right, let's keep going north. You're standing at this bend of the passageway, maybe go west or southwest. You're standing at a crossroads. To the west, the passageway goes on a few meters and turns north. To the north, and the passageway ends in a door. Are we back at this bit again? I mean, let's go north and see if it's the Minotaur door. It's the Minotaur door. I should have kept a map here. I completely lost my bearings on where we're going. So let's just go south. Let's go east. We've done the dead end. What was the door? Oh, I've not been here before. Okay. The door opens and you find yourself in a small smoke-filled room. Sitting in the room around the wooden table are 4 tiny men, each about 1 meter tall. All are apparently fully mature, with weathered skin and long bushy beards. They are cursing, laughing, and joking as they play a card game. Each one is leaning back on his tiny chair, puffing at a long clay pipe. On the table are a number of copper coins and 4 mugs of ale. As you walk in, their merriment stops. They are on their guard, but they don't appear to be too dangerous. One stands up and makes some comment about your lack of manners, not knocking before you came in. The others nod in agreement. Do you chat to them and try to befriend them, apologise, bow and leave the room, offer to join their game, or draw your sword and go for the leader? Well, I'm not going to fight these guys, because that's a dick move. I mean, it's either chat or join the game. I'm tempted to join the game. This feels like a terrible idea, but let's do it. Hesitantly, they agree to let you join in. As you play and chat, they loosen up, and eventually you're all laughing and exchanging stories. They seem quite harmless. The gambling game begins. The dwarves ask for your stake. You may bet between 1 and 20 gold pieces. Once you've decided how many gold pieces you wish to bet, you and your opponent will roll 2 dice each. If your total is higher, you win the amount of stake from the dwarves. If their total is higher, you lose your stake. You may continue playing for as long as you have gold pieces. Right, I mean, I've got like 32 pieces, haven't I? Hang on. 1 second. I've got... yeah, exactly 32 pieces. So let's bet 10. Let's roll. 9 against 5. You win and double your bet. Yay! So I've... did I get my money? Did I get my money? Yes, I did. Cool. You chat about various things, and they seem eager to be friendly. They feel lonely in the dungeon, with so much evil about, and are happy to speak to visitors of a lawful disposition. They tell you you are in the Maze of Zagor. The only way out is to go deeper into the dungeon. They tell you that the way through the maze is to... Right, I'm going to write this down. 1 second. Leave the room, turn right, left, straight. Then they begin to get a bit vague. They're not entirely sure it is correct. Eventually, you thank them and leave the room. Okay, you are standing in the middle of an east-west corridor. To the east end is a dead end. To the west, a familiar junction and another passageway, but a short one leads north and ends in a large wooden door. So I can't go through the door. All right. Back. Right, let's figure this out. So, the door is to the north. Yes. Okay. So if I'm going to go right, I'm going west. You're standing at T-junction, and I've just gone west, where the passage to the east comes off in the north-south corridor. I now want to go right, so that would take me north. You are standing at the bend in a passage where you might either go west or south. Well, I've just come from the north, and I need to go left, so I'm going west. You are standing at the crossroads. To the west, the passageway goes on for a few meters and turns northwards. To the north, the passageway ends in a door. To the east, the passageway continues and eventually turns southwards. So they said carry on, so I'm going to carry on going west. And this is this bit where I've got to investigate something. Right. So I think I need to investigate this thing. You're standing at the north end of a short north-south passageway. You're at a dead end. Investigate. There are no secret passageways, but as you press the walls, you hear a click. You feel dizzy and slump to the ground. When you come to, everything looks strange. Where the frick am I? I followed their instructions. And what do I do? What do I do? North. Let's keep wandering. I'm at the Minotaur door. Do I actually have to write this down? Do I actually have to write this down, or should I just meander around for a bit? I mean, my meanderings is not really getting me anywhere. Let's try south. I'm going to go south for a bit. I feel like I'm just going in circles. I am going to actually have to write this down, aren't I? Frick. East. Let's fight a thing, and then I'm going to have to actually write some stuff down here. That is really annoying. Right, let's fight this goblin, and let's try and actually figure this out. Right, let's... Right, we're doing this. We're drawing a map. Right, so I'm somewhere that goes west and east. Okay, let's go west. You're standing at a crossroads, so I can go north and go west. I can go south. I can go back east. Okay. Let's go west. You're standing at the corner of a bend in a passageway. To the north lies a dead end. So this is the one that knocks me out, doesn't it? I mean, we know what happens if we do that. So let's go east and we go back to here. If I go north, I'm in a north-south passageway. There's a door. And this is the Minotaur door? Yeah. Okay. So if I go south, now go south again, where does this take me? You follow a narrow passageway which goes south, then east, and south again. Okay, so I may know where I am, possibly. I stand at a crossroads. So I've just come from the north and go south, west, and east. So I think I'm going to go west. I'm standing at a passageway ends in front of you, which is search for secret passages, if not. Oh, so I'm going to try a secret passage. Oh! Okay. So that's the dizziness bit. And the problem is I now don't know where I am. That is a problem. So I'm going to find my way back to somewhere. Let's... Right. Okay. Oh, crap. Now, I have no idea where I am. I've just found a secret passage. Okay. Oh, God. Right. I'm going to have to resume my map when I figure out where on earth I am. So let's go north. Let's go north. Let's go west. Could be anywhere. Right, I'm back at Minotaur land. Okay, so if I go south, if I go east, you're standing at the bend of the passage. We may either go west or south. Okay. And maybe secrets? Maybe secrets. But I think we've ruled out secret passageways on this way. So let's go south. Oh, I didn't mean to search. No. I've got to fight a guy. Okay. I've not got a 6 before. What is it? Is it awful? It is pretty bad. It's a troll. Okay. Let's use some luck to reduce the hurt. Okay, right. Right. So I'm in a north-south passageway. I've just come from the north. I'm going to go south. I'm at a T-junction, which may potentially link up with somewhere I've been before. Possibly. I should be writing down the page numbers as well. That would have been sensible, because then I'd know exactly what links to what. Right, okay, right. So T-junction with a passage to the east comes... Hang on, I just came north and south. What the heck? Well, I've just come from the north, right? I've completely lost my bearings. South, east. Dead end. This is really hard. Oh, it's a troll, isn't it? I really need to stop searching for secret passages, because it doesn't go well for me. And I may have found everything there is. Can I actually cheat the dice like this? Me just clicking, is that actually doing something? Right. West. I don't know where I am. Right, I'm at the Minotaur door. So that takes me to 179 if I go south. Okay. Aha. No, that's wrong. 179 is the Minotaur. 308 is that crossroads. Okay. If I go south, I end up a long passage. It winds and winds, and I find myself at a crossroads. That's 267 is the crossroads. So I'm going to go east. Go south. I've not gone south before. I mean, I'm curious where east ends me up, but let's go south. 246. I've run out of space on my map already. That takes me, did I say 246? I think I said 246. And what have I got? Cobble passageway. It swings west and south and west again. Oh no, right, hang on. So it goes... I went south, it went west, and south again. And you find yourself at a three-way junction. So north, west. What do you mean back east? That doesn't match the directions. It swings west, south, and west. Oh no, then west again. Okay, yeah, I can't bloody breathe. Okay, that's... Oh dear, right. It goes... You set off south. It swings west. Then south again, and then west again. That's the bit I missed that. Right, so I can go, and this is 246. I can go north, I can go west, I can go back east. Well, I think I probably want to go north through to 329. Right. You set up in the middle of a north-south passageway. There's a door in the western wall. Which is 57. There is the north that goes 392. And then, oh, hang on. Eastwards? How is this a north-south passageway? Opposite the door is a passage going east. Okay. That is 299. Not a number I recognise. Okay. I mean, I'm always going to go through the door. Door up into the east-west passage. Hang on. Let me go back to 329 for a second. Through the door is 157. I've got that down. Let's carry on and go to 4. You find yourself in a north-south passage. So the north passage turns east some meters ahead, which goes to north to east is 46, and then south it goes east. Takes me to 332. I mean, I think I'm going to go investigating in the north. You're standing in a short east-west passageway with the door blocking your way to the east. My scribbles make no sense here. It would have been nice. I should have done this on like a cool-looking flowchart or something like that. I think when inevitably we return to this next week, I am going to have to be doing this in a much more cool fashion on another screen. Because, yeah, this is, unless I manage to somehow make it through this. Let's go to the door. Ooh, I've done something. I got an achievement. You enter a large square room. In the centre of the room is a grey-haired old man sitting at a desk. His desk is covered in papers and parchments of various sorts, and he holds a long quill pen. He's surrounded by books. Thousands of them line the shelves around the walls, from floor to ceiling. As you enter the room, he looks up and recognizes you. I've not been here before. The old man glares at you as you enter the room. You can either apologise and explain you've lost your way, or leave through either the door in the west wall, the door in the south wall, or I can talk to him. I will be pleasant. He is enraged by your pleasantries. He waves his hand in the air, mumbles a few strange syllables, and then points at you. You feel your head spinning and you pass out. You wake in a dead-end passage. Okay. So I'm somewhere. Okay. Right. Okay. Not quite sure where I am. Let's stop here, I think. This maze is bloody difficult. I would rather not cheat this, but I think I'm gonna have to do something to figure this out next time because it's really hard to take a it's really hard to actually do the map of this. I'm not gonna lie, because my notes are just bananas already and I end up writing over things immediately. Okay, let us jump back to me. Right. Well, thank you so much. This really hard. It's really hard, and frustratingly hard, But I think at least I can get back to that maze master. I mean, he might be really pissed if I come back. I'm not gonna lie. But we'll see. We'll see. Let's wrap this up. Thank you so much for joining me. If you have enjoyed watching me completely fail to do an adventure game book, please follow me here. Also, all my VODs go onto YouTube, which is youtube.com/@DCBradshaw. There I also do a fortnightly interview show called Short Thoughts, which is a lot of fun. Every episode is like bite-sized, less than 15 minutes, so perfect for having on in the background, little focus break, or having on while you're eating breakfast, having lunch, something like that. You can also find me on Twitter at DCBradshawRPG, and you can find me on Blue Sky at dcbradshaw.com. And if you really want to support me, I have a Ko-Fi. It is there, ko-fi.com/DCBradshawRPG. To my surprise, there is no one else streaming today. So we are not going a raiding. So instead, I shall wish you a really pleasant afternoon, and I shall see you again soon. All right, take care. Bye.